This is perhaps the greatest fear for everyone because on that night, as you normally do, you go to sleep and close your eyes only. Should that be when you wake up you notice something unusual and terrifying. Not only you cannot move but you can not breathe. This is why I present everything sleep paralysis. We begin. What is sleep paralysis? Also called Alzheimer's syndrome is a transition inability to perform any kind of voluntary movement that takes place during the transition period between the dream state and vigil. It can happen at the moment of beginning to sleep or in the one of waking up and is usually accompanied by a sensation of great anguish. Its duration is usually short, usually between 1 and 3 minutes, after which the paralysis gives way spontaneously. During the episode, the person is fully conscious, with auditory and tactile ability, but is unable to move or speak, which can cause great anxiety. However, there is no danger to life, as the respiratory muscles continue to function automatically. This disorder is included in the International Classification of Sleep Disorders within the group of parasomnias. Probable causes. It is believed to occur when the person is under a lot of pressure or stress, and at that time the body is still alert to the threat, making it difficult to recover the body. Some neural circuits remain overexcited and produce some nightmares that the person may feel are real, abruptly wake up to defend themselves, but the body does not respond quickly. This lack of response is because the organism is in a time of deep relaxation. Rumors about sleep paralysis. In Brazil, there is a legend that a guia master, sometimes man and other woman, sneak into the room, sits on the victim's chest, and chugs them until they are awakened. But having that spectrum on their chest makes them unable to move. The Brazilians call him pisadeiro and usually describe him as a horrible woman with long fingers that jump from ceiling to ceiling until entering the rooms. In Portugal, the monster appears like a sad old man. In Spain, it is characterized by a dog or a huge black cat. In Nigeria, they describe him as an old and scary woman. In Canada, city people say that Pisadera is a ghost created by evil shamans. Of the indigenous people, the mystery is present in high cultures and are have a similarity. No one can breathe until that is gone. With all the testimonies of several people in the world began an investigation to solve the situation. The scientists took each and every one of the stories of the victims, made sure to have the description of the monster, and later were in charge of the unifying them. After an arduous how we finally have answered this every moment of terror was discovered thanks to the team of Jose Everett, the SA, a member of Jungian Institute of Bahia in Brazil. It is the sleep paralysis that eliminates the motor capacity of the body, also causes the consequences of the asphyxiation, and causes you have a feeling of pressure in the chest, creating a dreadful situation near death. After 3 minutes feeling suffocated, the brain receives oxygen and produces visual hallucinations of different creatures of, or monsters, or worse fears. Types: isolated forms. It may appear in isolation in healthy individuals. This can be associated with high levels of stress and anxiety, or two fragments sleep and irregular rest. Isolated cases occur more frequently on racing, whereas in the familiar and narcolepsy associated forms, paralysis is most common at the onset of sleep. Family form: sleep paralysis of the family type White House. Other accompanying symptoms such as sleep attacks or cataplexy. It scares white unlike a few families described in the literature. It occurs when several members of a family suffer from the same disorder. Form associated with other pathology. It can be associated with other pathology, mainly narcolepsy between 40 and 50% of people suffering from narcolepsy have episodes of sleep paralysis. Okay, thanks for visiting me and see you next time. Bye.